Going on? I'd like to welcome you guys to another DC TV Talk, episode 28, part 4. This episode I'm covering Gotham and Arrow. I think I'm gonna unload the big box first, which is Arrow. I mean not Arrow, Gotham. Holy fuck, they is not pulling any punches. They is pulling out every fucking villain that this show has ever had. This episode, like recently, we began Penguin, fucking Barbara Gordon, Raish, fucking Riddler, like everybody. In this episode, they said, you know what, we're gonna get everybody else that you didn't do, like that what hasn't been in the show. We got Jerome, we got Scarecrow, we got Mad Hatter, like all the Batman fucking really come out. So whenever Bruce Wayne actually becomes Batman, in all honesty, he's fucked. I don't know how they're gonna be having him become Batman through training and stuff because Raish is already dead. The first race is already dead. Barbara Gordon is now Ra's al Ghul, and she's taking over for the legal assassin. There's something they did with that's probably the only part of this episode that I didn't like. Everything else for me pretty much hit on like a 10 with like just, you know what I'm saying, pretty much great stuff. We get, like I said, we get Scarecrow, Mad Hatter, and Jerome. They all break out of Arkham, which it's like they've been planning this whole thing for a while now, and when they break out, you kind of get the feeling like, oh shit, and the way they break out with Mad Hatter hypnotizing the girl and get her people cut people's throats, and then she cut her own throat, and the way Jerome is I swear, like the guy is baby Heath Ledger, bro. This is the guy killed, and he's not. And from what they say, he's not even the actual Joker. Which what I've seen in the promotion, we actually see next week. We actually see who the real Joker is. And I don't. And holy fuck, it's not that I have any doubts about Gotham. Is just like, yo, who do you get to play this role better than him? If he's not the actual Joker and you have somebody that's above him, holy fuck, they're gonna have to kill it because this guy is like killing it right now. And he's fucking scary, he's funny, the shit he does is just great. We didn't see anything from like Lee, Sophia, a lot of other people. This episode was pretty much focused like Jim Gordon and him trying to get the Mad Hatter, and when the Mad Hatter first get out, he free. You know, they freed everybody in Arkham, and which is just, I'm getting to the point now. Like I would, how do you listen? Two things I would never do: work at Arkham or live in Gotham. This is the stupidest thing possible. Why would you want to live in work at one of those? No, I don't care if I was a pizza boy in Gotham. I could not do it because it's that bad. But yeah. Anyway, now when we first see the Mad Hatter, and you see the wedding couple, and he's talking to Jim, and he has Jim here about all those people, and then they drop the fucking wrecking ball on top of them. Like I said, y'all sure Gotham shouldn't be rated R? Because they don't mind killing anybody in any single way. I've just seen people get chopped, people's hands get chopped off, heads get chopped off. Like Gotham is a place where you see the most murders. You see more murders in Gotham than any other show, regardless of whether it's rated R or anything. Like they don't care, and they show you people. Like when Lee got her hand broke, they showed you that. Like they be pushing the envelope with Gotham. And it's one of the things I do like about it because they show how bad, it really shows how bad the city is. And Jerome goes to visit his uncle. He's trying to get some kind of information from him. I'm not quite sure on exactly what information that was. We didn't see Scarecrow, so you got to think. And when I thought about it, and you thought about when all those people were standing up on that ledge, getting ready to jump, you think, like, shit. And what's the name told him to command, obey the next command that you hear, from the next voice you hear. And he said, say, and Jim just so happened to do the smartest. He said, I can't save you, save each other. That was the only thing he could have said in that situation. But yeah, probably, okay, people probably thinking the other stuff he could have said. But I would have never thought about it. It's just been a whole bunch of people dead. And I'd be like, oh shit, I can say, fuck, that's my bad. That's my bad. I fucked up this. Like, I honest to God, I would have just been like, yeah, I couldn't think of thinking. And I said, man, try to fly. Like, somebody might grab some wings or some shit. Like, but yeah, that was dope as fuck. I'm not gonna even cap. Also, fucking and then do you have Bruce Wayne who when he realizes that what's his name's out of jail, he's like, all right, okay, I need to go get these certain files. I need to go see what your wrong might be going to. And Celine like, why are you doing this? He like, it's my responsibility. And he started taking responsibility for everything, which it's kind of. I hope you don't want to just do like the arrow thing where like all this, everything is my fault type thing. I don't want to go down that path because that's a path you go down and kind of stay down. Because all of us thinks everything is fault. But either way it go, he goes find Jerome and he actually saved Jerome because Jerome's uncle was about to kill him. He pretty much about to kill him, and Bruce Wayne saves him, and then Jerome, of course, when Jerome gets free, he kills his uncle, and then he watches Bruce. He like, what would be funny if I saved you? He like, no. What if you got killed by the guy you were saving me from? And he started laughing, which was like, I said, okay, that technically is kind of funny. And then Selena came in. Oh Lord, he told Selena White, like, no. She's not that kind of, like, yo, I'm sorry, the guy is too charismatic not to like. Like he's probably one of the, if not the best thing going on that show. Uh, but yeah, you already see the relationship, and Selena wanted to kill him because like, dude, Bruce, we have to kill him. We also didn't see Poison Ivy this episode. It was just a crazy big episode with like a lot of villains and breaking out and false alarms and stuff like that. But I think next episode, I think it's supposed to feature the Riddler, Penguin, fucking Firefly, Poison Ivy. I know Mr. Freeze. I damn near called Mr. Freeze Captain Cole. I damn near I was gonna slap myself in the fucking face for that shit. Like it's supposed to involve so many different people. I think they're gonna really reveal like who's the real Joker, and that's probably gonna be one of the highest rated episodes because like if it's not Jerome, people really gonna be wondering like who the fuck, and because I think from what I read it said we're gonna be shocked. And I'm like, let's see, I shocked it. Okay, before I go on to Arrow, it's like my one thing that was bothering me about this episode was how they did the League of Shadows and how the League of Shadows seemed to be weak without race, and that's not the League of Shadows. The League of, even without race, the League of Shadows is a mercenary group that can take down a fucking city or a fucking like they take down a fucking country or some shit. They're not weak just because race is gone. And I'm gonna be honest, I never really liked with how they did race and how they used the Lazarus Pit in Gotham. That's probably one of my only biggest complaints with Gotham is how they used the Lazarus Pit and the water and stuff. It's just not not right. And how they this I just didn't like how they used the League of Shadows, especially everybody came out unmasked and stuff like that. And you know, I'm gonna tell you how to use the League of Shadows. Let's jump on over here to Arrow for this week. And listen, I love when Nissa came. Oh Lord, listen, when Nissa came back, you knew shit was going down. Thea, and Rob. I said Rob. Fuck, I get Rob from Thea and Roy was trying to get out, and you knew it was coming for them. Like she's the daughter of the demon's head. She gonna lead this so and so and so and so. I guess there's like 3 other Lazarus pits on Earth, which is like it's funny how Merlin found them and Raish couldn't find them. I think, like, come on, there's no way. Raish been alive this long. He couldn't find no fucking Lazarus pit. Raish was a fucking smart ass dude. But I get at a pass. And they had some stuff going on with Curtis and Dana. To be honest, I ain't give a fuck. Because I just don't like those characters right now. We beefing. Damn, this deja vu. But the with Thea and her like realized like when she had the conversation with Oliver and she was like, yeah, I thought you wanted out of this, and like sometimes you realize you don't. It's part of you now, and you just gonna have to keep doing it and doing it until you just completely just die, or be over. So my thing with this episode was, I guess, my favorite parts were when they're fighting, and you had Anissa, and you had Nissa, who is so fine. But the best part, I think, was when Nissa came in to call Oliver her husband, because technically they still married. And then she called Felicity her sister wife one time. I fucking lost. I said, yes. I found it Oliver. I was just like, actually, she got a point, you know. She got the point. I technically was married to her. But at the end, she got like, y'all just separate the marriage and shit. I'm like, fuck. Shouldn't have did that. I wish they would kind of did like a Bruce Wayne storyline, where he would have had her pregnant and she would have had a kid by him. Who knows? She could have been gone for a certain amount of time. They actually still did that, and she got a kid, and she just don't want him to know about right now. I would be dope as fuck. It's just like straight from Batman. Who cares? We still like it. But yeah, it's just cool seeing them and her taking down the I don't think they would actually call the League of Shadows. I don't know exactly what they were called, but them taking down them was like, you know what I'm saying, like a nice little element to put in there. And them going on this actual journey. I don't know what that means for Thea's character. Is she leaving the show, or is this really just something they're going on a side quest to do with her, Roy, and Nissa? Because I don't know. Because I like seeing her a lot more. And we also have like this whole little thing with John, like, yo, I really want to be the Green Arrow. And next week's episode is something I've really been waiting to see, is John and Arrow really get into it and just have a throwdown. Because to me, it always would have been great if John ever just became like a villain. Just for like a season or so. And John, he behind the scenes doing it. He know everything they really going through because he right there. But John becomes like the villain. But this is the next best thing, because after seeing how much I hate Curtis and Dana and Renee for becoming the villains, I'm kind of cool with. I'd rather have this, and plus you don't know what next week's episode is gonna cause for the entire team, because you have if him and John get into it, you have a complete Team Arrow malfunction. You have Felicity, Oliver, and John, and you separate John and Arrow, you have just him and Arrow and Felicity, and to be honest, that's not gonna get it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because those two have to stay together, because they're married. That's what they're gonna do. But it will create a big ass separation within the group. And at a time where Diaz is pretty much still being able to do whatever he wants, nobody really knows where he's at, and just one versus them all, Arrow doesn't stand a chance. So I'm really interested to see how much Dig gets pushed, because Dig is tired. Dig like, listen, man, I don't like being Spartan. I don't like this. I don't like the helmet. I don't like the helmet. That's really what it's about. It's like, I don't like the helmet, bro. I don't like the helmet. Can I get like this? So I like the hood. You know what I'm saying? Just give Dig a hood, and just be like, hey, you still Spartan, but you got a hood. He'll be like, cool, I'm alright. Tell us what it's all about. If you like the hood, it's a better fashion statement. But either way it goes, I really enjoyed both episodes of these shows last night. I watched them last night. I watched them Thursday. So. Yeah, enjoy them. You guys let me know what you thought about them down in the comments. You know, like, subscribe, do all that good shit. I'm out. Peace out, people.